as of the time that I'm recording this, it was maybe about 2 or 3 days ago that Terrapin got completely bought out by Miller Coors. They had a minority stake in Terrapin Brewing, but now they have the majority stake in it. And of course, the internet lost their shit over it. And I know everybody, the supporters throw out the same lines of, things aren't really going to change. They're going to get better distribution. But then the detractors will point to companies like Goose Island where allegedly the quality has gone downhill. The only thing I could say with Goose Island, now to be fair, Goose Island I didn't start drinking until after they were acquired by AB InBev. But really the only major problem I've seen with them lately is the Bourbon County Stout bottles that they've had a slew of infections with. So leave it up to you whether certain craft breweries being bought out is a end of the world horrible thing, or if it just opens up a space for more craft breweries to jump into. I mean, I hate to admit it, but I mean, when those dollar signs come at you, it's kind of tough to resist. But anyway, why am I talking about Terrapin? Because I picked this up today. It is their 14th anniversary ale. It is a Tart Belgian Red, and as described in the label here, for Terrapin's 14th year anniversary, we thought we would celebrate with a Tart Belgian Red ale, brewed with a copious amount of crystal malts for majestic red color and fermented with lactobacillus and a Belgian yeast strain. Oh, I love that Belgian yeast. For an acidic and spicy finish, this anniversary ale is one to appreciate all year long. It is 7.5% ABV. Something I'm doing a little bit different with this, though. I just bought this off the shelf today. It has not been in my fridge, has not been chilled at all, because I wanted to test out one of these. These are the, from Chilsner, the Corksicle. Basically, it is supposed to pretty much instantly chill the beer that you're drinking. The beer will pass through and it'll chill it as you drink. This is a pass-through system that you can drink through it. You put it in your freezer for about 45 minutes, and supposedly that's getting it cool enough to do what you need it to do. I got it from a Reddit gifts exchange, so this is my first time actually trying it, and that is pretty cold there. I measured it up with some other... Ooh, and you know what? I didn't read the one rule on the box, too. Drink a little sip of your beer first. That's not the real first taste. Let's try this again. It wouldn't be ABV if I wasn't spilling something all over myself, right? Forms a good seal there. Let me get the beer off my Fitbit. Okay. So, got it from a Reddit gift exchange and been waiting to try it out. Because of the size of them, you're not going to be able to use it in those more squat bottles like Sierra Nevada, Lagunitas, bottles like that, because I got a 6-pack of Lagunitas to see if they would fit, and they don't. But for a 22 ouncer, seems to work pretty well, and your regular long neck bottles, I would assume it would as well too. So, smells nice and tart. I already had a little taste, but let's have a chilled taste here. It does work in terms of the chilling. I have a feeling it might work a little bit better with a smaller bottle because you have a greater mass to deal with here, or volume rather. As for the beer itself, though, that is a very nice Belgian Red. I could go maybe a little bit more tart, but that's just my tastes. But the Belgian yeast sits there really nicely. It doesn't take away from the tartness. This isn't a beer that the Belgian yeast needs to be front and center for. You really want that tart Belgian Red flavor to steal the show. And the aroma does have that funk to it, which is really nice. Very, very, very nice for Terrapin's 14th anniversary. And it's kind of funny because Terrapin's beers, I know I've mentioned in the past, they've been a little hit or miss for me. Beers like their Wake and Bake, Liquid Bliss, they're pretty much like people praise those ones, and those are iffy for me. Whereas Liquid Lunch, as I mentioned before, I can't remember, I think I may have reviewed it on here, is one of my favorites. So, but this one definitely hits it. After this review, I'm gonna cap it with my what the heck is the name of that tool? I'm forgetting the name of the tool now, but I'm gonna seal it and let it chill a little bit more in the fridge. It's actually good at this warm-ish temperature. Again, I think the Chilsner is just the Corksicle is better for a smaller bottle, different volume. Also, doesn't help that it's hot as hell in this fucking room. There's no AC in here. I'm dealing with a ceiling fan spin around. That's not really doing shit for me. So, Terrapin Brewing 14th Anniversary Ale, a Tart Belgian Red. If you like tart, you're gonna like this. 7.5% ABV. And also, Corksicle from Chilsner, I believe it is. Try it out for yourself. See how it works for you. Your mileage may vary, but I'm gonna try it out on another bottle at some point too, and maybe I'll report back in another review and see how it works with a regular size bottle, a regular 12-ounce bottle. Probably works better for that, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you guys for the next review.